Good evening, everyone. It is June 27th on the East Coast, 26th over here on the Pacific Coast, and what we're looking at is just a 30-minute chart of the ES. Now, I've been watching a few too many ICT videos, and that is stuck in my head, so hopefully I'm not too influenced by that coming into tomorrow. What am I looking for? Well, unfortunately or fortunately, my trading is pretty similar to that of ICT, and I am looking at these swing highs that we've created, and I'm not too interested in trading between about 43.85 and 44.20. The reason being is that we've just created multiple lower highs of the day, and I think we're due to take out some of these swing highs, and to the downside, I want to be bid. I am looking at these swing lows at 51s. However, I'm aware that we have a VWAP close, I believe, at 43.64. That's also where we had some demand show up. Yes, that is a VWAP close below there. We've got 43.55s, that being a point of control, and a 95% weekly value area low just above there at 55.75. So I'm interested in that long as well. So perhaps, if I was Mr. ICT, I'd be looking at the high time frame, kind of double bottomy thing on the 2-hour chart, or even the 4-hour chart around 51s. I'd be looking for that to get ran that prior week's low, and then get a move back upwards into this 85-ish area. Now, I am interested in taking the previous days, the 71 area long, in the event that we run the previous day's low before we get into this 85 area. And if we reclaim this 85 area, much like I said in the weekly outlook video, if we get over this 85 area, I think we can start moving upwards. And you can see that does line up nicely with the trend line coming into that 9:30 open. So I'll be looking for the reclaim of 85s to see if we can rotate back up to 20s, and that's where I'll be looking to get short, somewhere around that 22-ish number. So we're just trying to monkey around with these charts. 44, 23 and 3/4 after a run of these highs. Now the NQ, or sorry, that's all I'm looking for on the S. I'm not interested in trading this 43.38. I'll be sticking to kind of this range for tomorrow. Not interested in that 44.58 either. So looking at this range on the ES. On the Nasdaq, similar. Looking for a long around 805 as well as 784s. I think I'm actually missing a number in there as well. Switching over to this chart, 856, I believe. Nope. 805, 784s, and 764s. Yes, those three long spots and uninterested below. So if we get into this weekly low here, this RTH weekly low, it's interesting. We've already finally, after 9 weeks, managed to break one weekly low. It'd be interesting if we break another one, and I think by then we can start looking for a more swingish kind of long into the end of the month. So if we break that low, this overnight low kind of spot, I'll be looking for a long at 764, that prior week's low. Above there, I will be looking long at 784. That being, I think, just a level that I was interested in. Just trying to zoom in over here. I think that is just a level I was interested in. Above there, taking 805s long after a tag of that point of control at 802. 802 802. Above, sort of in the void here. Not too interested in anything. I'm aware these are some. This is some sort of level. This 946. We can see it clearly at play here during the afternoon. However, I'm more interested in this prior week's low area. More interested in settlement lows. More interested in this area we auctioned around during noon. Now, if we just rip through here, I will be looking to get limit short at 15,010. Otherwise, I will be looking to actually play the reclaim long after a backtest of prior week's low at 985s, that settlement low, and while we're coming up into here, I will be looking for this short at 988s. Above there, again, not interested in really anything. I think it's about time we run these highs, that Friday and Monday high. I think it was a little bit suspect. We held that by a few points. I think then we can come up and into this Thursday high area, get a run of that overnight high, and come and short this 218 to 213 spot. So really looking at this sort of range on the NQ. Sorry if I'm a little bit scattered. It is late. I've had a long day, and I've got a little bit too much ICT in my brain. Hope that makes sense. We'll be looking to update this before the open. Have a great night and trade safe.